we've got 55, and we're going to need 5 more. There's 9 possibles. I know the states they're in. People have got to get smart and start getting people from those states and targeting those districts and working on getting those senators. And it's not enough to simply say, well, ENDA's not dead and we're in favor of it and we'll work to pass it. That's very lukewarm. Something controversial like this doesn't get done because people are sitting around lukewarm.
And we're not seeing the leadership as well in Congress really talking about these issues either. In fact, they're very afraid of what's going to happen this fall. They're not seeing any real game plan coming from the White House, and if they don't see that, they're not going to take the risk.
Exactly. And, but by the same token, if you look at the number of bills that Representative Frank has sponsored and co-sponsored, 37 of those passed the House in this session of Congress. I mean, he's now working on an internet gambling bill. And, has there been a huge influx of gamblers rushing the Congress to say, pass our bill? You know what? It's not about just lobbying, just having people make phone calls. It's also about the political muscle of the party and the will to do it. And that is missing. And you know what? I'm knocking my head against the wall. I know a lot of people out there in the country are knocking their heads against the wall to make this happen because lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people are losing their jobs. They're having to live in the closet. They're underemployed. They don't have insurance because people are sitting on their hands in Washington, D.C.
And here we are in 2010, a year where we certainly were told by this administration we would be much further along. We were supposed to have a vote on ENDA last year. Even according to the LGBT groups, ENDA was supposed to be kind of the first thing in their incrementalist approach. And now all the focus is on don't ask, don't tell.
Well, it's a shell game. Don't ask, don't tell. They know they can't get done this year, but they'll work on it, and that's what they want to be able to say. We've been working on stuff. But actually passing something, how could you ask us to do that? Listen, I'm not mad at Barney Frank. I'm not mad at Congress. I'm not mad at President Obama. I'm not waiting for them to do it for us. I'm working my tail off, as are many, many people. But I'm asking for leadership now.
And I think you are certainly doing something that a lot of other people are expecting as well. And, people should be lobbying all their members of Congress, but they should be demanding this leadership, too. And maybe they all should be writing Barney Frank as well and saying, we're doing the work. Now you need to really back us up.
Maybe.
Thank you, Jillian Weiss, for coming on the program today. Dr. Jillian Weiss blogs at Bellerico.com, where she is a contributor. It's coming up to 7 minutes before the hour.
The Michelangelo Signorelli Show on OutQ, Sirius 109 XM 98.